Layo-layo. Hello, madlang people. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon in your time. How's everybody in the world today, tonight, afternoon in your time? So, today or tonight is July 2nd here in the Philippines. So, this is my 12 midnight talk. And before we start, mega love shout out to all my members, and for those not yet part of my membership, feel free to click that join button. And hi Brett, hello my brother. How's your life treating you there? And to all my subscribers and to all my new subscribers who subscribed my channel, and to all my new viewers all over the world. Wow, all over the world. Hello, and thank you so much for giving me a little support, or for those people coming and give me a few minutes to join with me. Thank you. And tonight, or our 12 midnight talk is ukay ukay. And of course, Passport Bro is always on my hashtag, and health, because July is the nutrition month here in the Philippines. So the whole month, I will discuss health, what food good for our body, and what are those vegetable or fruits can give you good benefits. And some of those people has illness, what fruits or vegetables you avoid not to eat, okay? And what are those vegetables that it's really recommended for you. Happy Star, long time no see. Mega love shout out to my friend Happy Star. How are you, my friend? It's been a long time that you never visit in my show. How is your love life? It's still colorful? So for those, Western people, guys, ukay ukay, do you know what ukay ukay means? Not UK UK. Ukay ukay means that is free love clothes, or second-hand clothes that mostly Filipino love to go on that ukay ukay shop. And we're gonna discuss that later. What is your opinion about that, and some health or some vegetable or fruits? But usually I prefer to share some vegetable, okay? Because awareness. All right, so guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up for that. All right, and for those new to my channel, don't forget to write at the end of your comment which country you're from or which cities you're from, so that I can mega loud shout out. Okay, so, and of course I will acknowledge your country or cities where you're from. Likewise, happy been, well, what time is there now? It's 12 noon, right? So time moves so fast, okay? And if things that 9 a.m. here, okay, that's 9 a.m. So 1, 2, 3 hours difference. So if you do something, as long as you do something good or you do something right, then go ahead. Don't waste your time, all right? Because time moves so fast. You cannot return the time, or you cannot return the past. So as long as that's not bad for you and for other people, then enjoy. Find ways to make that dream come true. Wow. Wow. instead of instead of dealing with this kind of drama, okay, so each of us, we have our own drama in life. So we don't want to uh, include other dramas, because it's um, it's a bird. It's a bird. And by the way, guys, for those ones who share your opinion, ideas, feel free, okay? Don't hesitate. And you always welcome in my show. As long as you do the right thing, then I have nothing against with that, okay? All I need to tell you guys, just behave, respect other people's opinion. Don't create any provocation, okay? And be mindful, all right? So the best, every morning when you woke up, you have a good sleep, and everything is in your mind is all positive. It really shines on your face, guys, okay? And that, when you woke up good and you have a good vibes, you can spread that to everyone you meet, okay? So people needs that, because we don't want every morning you always do like that, you're frowning, okay? It's better to meet the person with a big smile, okay? Because that it really, it's just like it's just like a drug, okay? When you give a person a good smile, and everyone can have that at the end of the day, with a good vibes or positive uh, energy. Oh my goodness, this is early donation. So anyway, thank you so much, Brett, for giving me the Johnny Ramos. Where are you from, Johnny Ramos? Johnny, don't hate yourself. I cannot control what I want to do. It's just like mental control. You have to control your mind for that. Jim Osomo, hi Ate Lilibet. Jim Osomo, hi. Thank you for coming, Jim. So don't hate yourself, okay? Don't. All you have to do, just think positive, okay? Because guys, our mind is very powerful, okay? If you think positive, that will be good. If you think that, and it will change your mindset if you always think positive. Because if you're gonna think that, it's gonna be negative also result in yourself, your physical and mentally. That's a negative result. So all you have to do, think positive. All right? Don't hate yourself, Johnny Ramos. Love yourself instead. If you love yourself, you value yourself, okay? And of course, this is one thing, guys, that some people, they just want respect, okay? Respect. So my bottom line is, start from yourself first before you say or before you tell to others that they need to respect you. The respect, it earns from you. Okay? So same thing, Johnny. Don't hate yourself. Always think positive. Okay? Because most of us, they always like into a moody, or it's easy for them to lose their temper because instead of think positive, it's easy for them, to think negative. Okay, because like I said, our mind is so powerful. It really affects our daily lives. So you have to think positive, okay? If you experience things that, don't overthink, because each of us, no, it's part of our lives problem, okay? If there's a problem, there's a solution. It's not right away, because there's you have to think first before you get that solution to your problem. Just like in the mathematics, guys, you need the formula before you solve the problem. Same thing with our self. So, and then you have to choose, or you have to pick also the right person to give you courage, because not all people that you hang around is loyal to you, or what do you call that, well, concerned. Okay, so you have to pick people that you can able to like can help you or can understand you. Okay. Yes, and math, there is a value. Let it be yourself. So it's just like that. Actually, in our lives, we always use mathematics, guys, numbers. And a lot of people uh, complain about mathematics is the hardest subject. But if you really understand, some, they say that's one of the easiest subject. But me, I don't. Well, sometimes you all you have to do just analyze things, analyze the problems before you take the solution for that. Okay, so you need to think deeply when it comes to dealing numbers. I cannot control my mind every time. My goodness. I just saw your asawa comment on a brother Calvin video. Ah, okay. What my asawa comment about the Calvin? Anyway, Calvin is our longtime friend online. Okay, we never met in person, but it's been a long time that we've been friend with Calvin. 5 years, something like that. Because I remember that we always go on his show, or me, or sometimes my asawa, and I did interviewed with Calvin with his girlfriend Marlon. Oh yeah. Actually, you know, Jim, I never, I never, you know, it's been a, well, I don't want to mention about my age, just recently that I learned, how to ride on the bicycle, how to, well, I know how to, how to but ride on the motorcycle, but, I don't really have a confidence to drive that on the street. And I also drive a car, but it's just like, I need a strong confidence for that, because it I am type of person that it's easy for me to scared about that. But anyway, he's the one who introduced things that I can learn, the bicycle. Oh my god. Actually, bicycle, motorcycle, in car, I have so much, I have so much uh, bad experience about the bicycle. I drop and I hit my face on on the paws. I drop also so many times, but it's just like I want to learn. Do you think it's something wrong with me? I cannot say that there's something wrong with you, Johnny, because I don't even know you in person. Okay, it's hard, it's hard to say that. Okay, so for me, the only thing, the only person can know you is yourself. I don't know you because it's just like in a few minutes ago that you just come here, but I cannot tell you that because I might offended you. Okay, because especially that I don't even know you. So if I know you, maybe I can answer that question. Since that I don't know you, so I might to refuse to answer your question for that, to respect you. Please hit like button, subscribe to the channel, become a member to the channel, and if you would to make a donation, feel free to do so. Yes, please. Uh, okay, okay, Johnny. So I don't know, guys. People now in the West or like in the States. Do you guys do some like? Because here, even outside Metro Manila, different regions, like in Mindanao, in Visayas, that's very common that Filipino love to sell ukay-ukay or free love uh, clothes, or you call that second hand clothes, because some of people instead going to the mall, because of course when you buy clothes in the mall, the price is double or triple the price compared the price and the ukay-ukay. So we call that ukay-ukay, guys. So do you have that in the state as well? Because here's the thing, guys, that like example, if you buy t-shirt, the brand new t-shirt at the mall, so it based on the brand. If it's luxurious brand, of course you can expect the price is it's higher than the other brand. Okay, so example, let's say a local brand of t-shirt here, so usually the cost of t-shirt here is about 500 to 1,000, guys. So 500, so how much is that in dollar? So like $10 to $20. Okay, just one t-shirt, local brand here in the Philippines, but some other less than that. Okay, but you can see the quality of the way that they stitch, or the way the materials is not really it's not really good. So the price is 500 to 1,000. You can really tell that, it's a good quality of local brand. People, Filipino refuse to go that on at the mall. Okay, for those less people. They prefer to go to Ukay Ukay because you know what? Even though that's a second-hand clothes, it's branded. Oh, you can see that, if you're, the patient to look that, there's, Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Gucci. Okay, so you have to be patient for looking, each, and the 500 or 1,000 pesos, you can get 5 or 10 t-shirt for that. There's a lot of patient for go to the ukay ukay. So that's, that's thing that, I just asked, for those men, because some, particularly Filipina, they love to go on that. Okay, ukay ukay. And it doesn't mean that you go to ukay ukay. Some this is, some there's brand new. There's still a tag. Okay, some it's like, it's second hand or used. But you have to patient, to look each. Okay, one at a time. So patient. And of course, you don't really, once you wash it and iron it, you don't really think that's came from ukay ukay. And that's, that's the it's common here for, for some, Filipino men also, they go to ukay ukay. So I remember I went, this is long time ago, and Baguio City, guys, in Baguio City there's so many, I think they have 3 or 5 public markets. So actually my favorite public market in Baguio City, that's northern Luzon, Maharlika. Because in Maharlika public market, guys, they have so much okay okay shop. And you can really tell, guys, that, all the clothes that, they sell is branded, guys. Branded. And there's a lot of Filipino celebrities that also go to that, okay okay shop and bought some of those clothes that, and the style, guys, is different because, I think that's, some Filipino, they love to go on that because sometimes, okay, when you go to the mall, sometimes you surprised that, oh, same clothes as mine. Or you go online shopping, you surprised that, oh, you can see same clothes. But if you go to ukay ukay, it's totally, you're one of a kind because, you cannot get that another design or another style. So that's the advantage. And then those people sometimes, they just, actually, some, I have friends, that she mentioned me that, the ex, her ex be boyfriend, and the girl was, was telling her that, you're so cheap because, you're wearing okay okay. So what's wrong? What's wrong? It's just like, I think for me, she's not cheap. She's just practical shopper. She's a practical shopper. She's not cheap. Okay? And I don't understand why this Filipino love the cursing. Maybe because there's something history behind of that. So I would like to make a love shout out to my dearest friend Sharon Parker, or Her channel is Simply Sharon. That's my, my friend, So hello, my friend, my amiga Sharon. So before, because I like also to go to but it's not ukay-ukay. So we call that in the village, guys. We call that garage sale. I love to go to garage sale. Okay, but it's your choice. It's your choice because it's not their money you gonna use to buy some okay. So it's your choice. It's not the status of your life. It's your choice. Okay. And in fact, I love to buy some, garage sale because, like I mentioned, guys, that's all branded. If you're gonna buy that, brand new, it's kind of a pricey for you. So it's just like, you just be practical. For me, it's just like a practical shopper when they go to okay. And I don't know, man, do you? If there's a chance, are you gonna, if you, are you willing to go to, what do you call that in the States? Um, I don't know. What do you call that, guys? Like, selling some, you can give your girlfriend $1 or 5,500 and she will come back with a closet full of clothes from the okay. Yes, correct. That's totally correct, Frank. Wearing clothes is not, because, some people, here's the thing, guys, that I do believe what Ramon Ang said. Okay. Okay. They said, second-hand store. Okay. Rich people, okay, rich people, they don't need to buy expensive clothes because, they don't need that because they already rich. They don't need to tell the world that I'm a rich by wearing that. They don't need that. In fact, when I go to the mall and I saw some men or women wearing like, luxurious, they really look rich. I'm thinking, who is the rich and who is the poor? Okay. Yes, my girlfriend always support her younger siblings and I just help her. Okay. So, Jim, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, it's heartedly helping, okay? So, it's your choice, it's your choice to help, okay? But sometimes, I don't really understand some Western people that, they think that, oh, once you marry a Filipino, you marry the whole family. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Because, well, some they do, but not. But, once, Western people say that, they generalize Filipino doing that. But it's up to you, okay? It's not mandatory, but it's your choice. If you want to help the family of your girlfriend or, your wife, then it's up to you. But make sure you're good, because, this is the thing that, you help other people, but at the end, you suffered. So it's not good. Make sure that you're good before you help other people. That's in the Bible, guys. So it's not good to help other people, but, at the end, you're the one who sacrificed or suffered for all the things that you've done to other people. Okay? Oh my goodness. So that's the thing. Hi MP, hello. Magandang hapon sa iyo. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong to help, all right? There's nothing wrong. Because I don't really understand that. But sometimes, you have to, uh, well, it's according the person that you help, okay? Because, for me, it's just like, as long as I can able to help. But, I have to do first myself. Because, I don't want to, I help my family, but at the end, I'm the one who suffered for that. No. It's not the thing that I'm selfish for that. No, it's not. Because it's good to help, guys, if you have extra. That's a good. You always bless for that. But you have to look out for yourself first before you help. That's the best, or that's the right thing to do. Well, helping other people, it's a matter of choice, okay? It's a matter of choice. So, do you want to go to Ukay Ukay, guys? Family help each other even in the West. All right. That's a good, that's a good thing because, family is family. We are family. Remember that, Frank? I got the brother and sisters with me. But I'm so happy that, people that loves me and loves us, I give them love also. Okay. I got all my sisters with me. Yeah. So that's, guys, that's a happy, happy, if you have a happy family. Well, sometimes, we cannot really avoid in our life that there's some trials, or, a little struggles. But, if you have a good family, all the problems that your family encountered, it's easy to deal because there's a family that always support, always helping hand. Okay. So in my case, guys, as much as I can, I help, but the thing, guys, that I help my siblings, but I don't really expect in return, guys. That's heartedly given. Okay. Because if I know to myself that they can handle themselves, I will not help them because I know to myself that they're good. But sometimes some of my siblings, because, of course, I'm not married to a Filipino. They have also, respect on me, at the same time, respect to Frank. But sometimes, I just like, well, I'm a good ate. I'm a good ate. Frank, hello, sir. I always have to say hello and respect to the man, Mr. Frank. How is my brother? Oh, that's so nice. So nice message from you, MP. Okay, D, it's 3001. Peace and blessing. I need to find a good sinigang soup in Arizona. D, it's 3001. What kind of sinigang? Fish, pork, or beef? Oh my goodness, I'm good because you know what? One of my favorite, sinigang soup is the uh, pork ribs. Oh my goodness, I love the sinigang. So I'm good cooking of sinigang. So if it's near, I will cook best sinigang for you. Fish. Ah, okay. You know what? The best fish sinigang is salmon. Oh my goodness. That's, that's the best, that's the best sinigang. I love salmon sinigang. I like also, the pork, but my favorite is pork. My goodness. Okay, so indeed, Frank, even have people who gave advice, those are family too. So yes, but sometimes guys, helping the family, but sometimes some of the family, they let a person help them, but it's just like they they don't really work. They don't really work for themselves. They just, they just rely on to the person who gave help to them. They don't help themselves to help. Did I explain right? Did I? Sorry guys, sometimes my English is not really as good. So what I mean is, okay, you give help to the family of your girlfriend or boyfriend. That's, that's good. But sometimes some family, they don't really uh, get up, find the things that they can help for their family. They just rely on to a person who gave help for them. There's some kind of people doing that. And that's why guys, I cannot really blame those Western people said that if you marry a Filipina, you marry the whole family. Okay? But guys, what I mean is you cannot really generalize that. You better to say some, not, you can't say that in general. Because some of Filipina like me, I will react that because it's not true. So I cannot blame that, but you must be say some Filipino family are like that, some, or majority of Filipino are not like that, but some Filipino are like that. My goodness, I can't really read. It's too small. In another Filipino restaurant is Tempe, I forgot where. There is restaurant named Halo Halo Kitchen in Dunlap and 35 Avenue. Okay. Yes, I like Halo Halo. She didn't like the soup there, but she did like the tapsilog. Okay, LOL. I have to try Nanay's in Chandelier, Chandelier, but it's so far. You did. I have a cousin who cannot help because he just take advantage. I need to find that one in Tempe. It's a little closer. Fine. Giving a person fish and feed them for a day teaches a person to fish and feed them for life. Correcto. Correcto, Mr. Frank Tate. Yeah, because there's I'm not saying that my people are not like that, but some guys, sometimes do I need to say this so that Western people can really know, because there's a certain certain things that some Filipino bloggers, they don't really tell online. So a lot of Western people expected that all Filipino are like that, very kind and very friendly or whatever. No, it's not. So this is the main thing that I love, to say this online, because like I said, I'm the representative of Filipino women in general, guys. I consider that myself. So I have to say this, and in honest opinion, and I don't want to hide something for my people, because it's so embarrassed, guys, that I will tell you this is my people, and then you experience things that you don't expect. You're gonna tell, oh, Lily telling a lie. I don't want to, I don't want to happen that. So when I say this in you guys, especially for those Western people, it doesn't really matter, men or women, you must be aware of. If you encounter or experience that, you have the solution, or think first before you do things such, I hear this what Lily said, so I know how to handle it, and I know how to take care of that kind of business, guys. Because, I've been going to different Filipino channels. Some, they are very, very logical, how they describe Philippines, the culture, the people. But some, they are not really honest about what they telling to all Western people, or to tell the world. And they said, okay, in general, Filipino friendly, okay? But if you come here in the Philippines, guys, there's also Filipinos so snobby. Even me, I experienced those Filipino so snobby. And but it's not as bad as other country, okay? So it's kind of a tolerable kind of personality. Okay, they don't want to end up hitting you or what. It's just like, like I remember during the pandemic that, like in Canada, like in the States, that they hate Asian people because they said that Chinese, Filipino, or Korean are the same. So it's easy for them to put hands on them. Even older people, they attack, that they know that they're helpless people, they attack. So, I, my goodness, wait, hold on, guys. All my sisters-in-laws are very smart and do well without any help from others. Yes. And if somebody will give them help, they never ask that. The person that appreciate them, they give that to them. Okay? And one thing that I told my siblings, I'm just very, a very vocal to them, there's nothing wrong to receive help, okay? But don't ask them. Let them help you. And all I need, just be honest what your status in life, because if somebody will appreciate them, they will help. But you don't have to pretend or what, okay? That's I always tell them. Be honest and don't tell a lie, okay? And the feeling, guys, that I know that feeling also, that there was a time in my life that I the feeling that you are broke, and the feeling that nobody really cares for you, even your family, but you have to face that, and you have to get up. I know that, so sometimes I don't need to say, but if I can see some of my siblings, they need help, I just secretly, I understand their, I send them, I understand their struggles. But sometimes you have to also to teach them, get up and let, help yourself. If you shown people you help yourself, then they will help you. Because when I was, I struggle a lot, guys. So nobody helped me. And the thing is, I get up where I stumble and help myself. And that's the time somebody helped me. And the thing is, I just always, always advise to my friends, or especially my siblings, guys, just be honest, okay? Honest is the best policy, guys. And never tell a lie. And don't steal, okay? So that's one thing, guys. That's one thing that I'm so blessed. Very blessed, okay? I have money, but it's not as big as Frank has. But I'm so blessed that Frank shared that with me. And guys, I know the feeling to work hard for that money. So I'm not the type of person take advantage of my privilege that he given to me, that anytime I can use the the ATM, the credit card, the passbook, or it's there. I can use that in it, but I did not do that because for me, I'm good. I'm good that he shared his money to me. Okay? So if I'm like other, like Western women, oh my goodness. My goodness. Everything, it's easy for them to steal that money because the money is in there. It's open book. But I don't take that advantage because I do believe the karma, guys. So the thing is, I I share good things in my family, and of course to Frank, because I don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want to, uh, what do you call that? His, trust on me. What do you call that, Frank? Oh my goodness, I'm running out of my English. What do you call that, Frank? The trust, okay? I don't want Frank, I don't want Frank, his trust on me will have a gap, okay? Jesus Christ. So that's why, I don't ask anything from him, but he's the one who gave that to me, my goodness. So that's the thing, that no matter what, I don't take advantage those people that they share their money on me. I'm so vocal and honest to tell them this is where the money came from. The money is there. I don't take advantage for that. It's so rare, and a lot of Western people, they think that, oh, you cannot do that, all the money that I have access, Frank, all the money that he has, I have access on that, but I don't take that advantage. Okay, no, because I experience things that I work hard for the money, and I really value those people share their money to me, and I will not take advantage for that. So I'm just happy that they share money to me. Okay? And that's a good thing. If you share your money without hesitation, you're always blessed. Jim Musomo, well, definitely look that up. Thanks. Okay. Holy Grail. Do you guys like Filipino food? I think it's time for me to put up a food business here in the Philippines. So American food, or American, soul food, or how can I say it? Filipino soul food or American soul food. So it's time for me, I think, so that when you come here in the Philippines, just go to my restaurant. But I think it's a big responsibility for doing that. Okay. And of course, it takes a lot of, because me, I can cook, guys. I can cook. But the thing is, how your workers or, employees are loyal to you. Because sometimes the restaurant, it will not success if your people are not united. Sid Al Sid Ali Taj Sid Ali Taj. Hi, where you from? Nice. I love Mang Inasal. Really? You like Mang Inasal and Lil Rice? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's all you want to tell me? Bad English? How good is your English? Oh, okay. You are not to yeah, hold on. Hold on. Bye. Yes. DN 301. So bye. Okay. I learn a lot from that. Don't entertain them. Okay, just chup it, chup it. That's in Tagalog. Chup it. You know what, guys? Look, English is not my first language or it's not my mother tongue. Okay? So, I just example this. You guys, can you speak three dialects? Well, actually, I consider it as a language also. At the same time, in my brain and the other side of my brain is Tagalog. And the other side of my brain is American English. At the back of my brain, I have three, three, four, five dialects that I can barely speak fluently. So why people are so mean and they love to insult? How good is your what do you call that? Are you multilingual? Huh? I have not even mastered in English yet. What do you mean? You're American, Brit. You're American. How come? Okay, it's all good. You are just fine. My wife just got her TSOL certificate to teach English as a second language. Okay. I don't know that, some people, I don't really understand that, it's not the thing that, you're good in English, you're poor, you're not smart. Okay. It's not the measurement of your intellectual by using some other language. It's not the measurement of your intellectual or your intelligence. Well, I understand that some, American English is kind of a tricky language. Compare, British English. There's a certain meaning in American English is different. There's a certain meaning from British English is different. So actually, the language that, we learn American English generally, because we learned that from American people, or we colonized by Americans, so that's why we learn. And here in the Philippines, guys, we have so much dialect, guys, okay? So much dialects. How many dialects? About over hundreds of dialects here. Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Okay, American language has a lot of slang that was officiated into a canonized English. Queen's English is the proper English. Yes, their language is English. Okay? That's why I'm not saying English, because it really refers to those, to the for, British people. British people, their language is English. So I always mention this American English. According to Webster Dictionary, over years, it's not a problem. Well, sometimes people, they love, to insult me because, my English is bad. And I don't know, guys, I don't know there. But sometimes, I question also them. How good is your English before you tell me that, my English is bad? Hello, Miguel. Hello, babe. Hello. How are you, Miguel? Thank you for coming, Miguel. Oh, guys, Miguel is so nice person. Okay, bless your heart, Miguel. How is your channel, Miguel? Are you good with Latoya? So Latoya, I noticed that she never come on my show. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, Miguel. Okay, guys. So I have a good... Are you familiar, guys, with Ampalaya? So that's Ampalaya. So okay, I already done about, about the ukay-ukay thing. So let's go to because July here, like I mentioned a while ago, that July we celebrated the whole month of July is Nutrition Month. So I have to share something that you can able to get, and you can get a lot of good benefits once you eat this kind of vegetable. So do you know, guys, ampalaya or bitter gourd? Bitter gourd, that's good for diabetic people. So if you have family, if you have relatives or family that has diabetic or diabetes, I will recommend, a better gourd, ampalaya. Here in the Philippines, there's a ampalaya capsule, because some, they cannot really take, the bitter taste of the ampalaya or bitter gourd. But me, I love that, because, here's the thing, that once you eat it and chew it, there's a bitter taste. But I love the bitter taste, because once you swallow it, the bitter taste is gone. So some, they just do a capsule for that, and they use that instead of eating or cooking, so they need a capsule to take that. And I will show you guys, the ampalaya, so that if you go to Asian store, you can find this, guys, the ampalaya. That's very good, guys, in diabetes. If you're a diabetic, you better eat ampalaya. I will show you guys. Can you see this? Oh, this is the ampalaya. See? This is how it look. And you can saute this onion, tomato, and garlic, and then egg. That's very common that we cook here in the Philippines. Or you can make this salad. Okay? So I will share the good benefits that you can able to get that when you eat ampalaya, okay? Ampalaya, known as bitter melon or bitter gourd, or offers a variety to health benefits, particularly for blood sugar management due to insulin-like compounds. It is also rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, supporting overall wellness. Okay, here's more details. Look at the benefits of battered melon, or okay, blood sugar management, insulin-like compounds. Ampalaya contains compounds that mimic insulin, helping to lower blood sugar levels, guys. So that's that's very good for those, like I said, diabetic people. It's a kind of the taste is bitter, but that's why they mix with egg. Or it's you can make that bitter melon salad. Okay, and then the second, increase glucose uptake. Sometimes studies suggest that ampalaya helps cells absorb glucose more efficiently, reducing blood sugar levels. So if you diabetic, so eat ampalaya so that your sugar level will go down. Okay. And may acid diabetes treatment. Research indicates that ampalaya can help regulate blood glucose levels, potentially aiding in diabetes management through more research in needed. Okay. So nutrients enriched in vitamins. Ampalaya is good source of, like I said, vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin E, thiamine, and B1, and riboflavin B2 or niacin B3 in folate. So the other potential benefits, guys, that you can get if you eat ampalaya or better melon is immune support. Ampalaya is vitamin and antioxidant, can help boost the immune system. Okay, number two, skin health. It may help improve skin health due to its vitamin C content and antioxidant properties. 3, weight management. Being low in calories and high in fiber, ampalaya or bitter melon can contribute to lose weight management. Okay, number 4, liver health. It may help improve liver function. And number 5 is antimicrobial properties. Antimicrobial properties. Some studies suggest that ampalaya or bitter melon may have antibacterial and antiviral properties. So guys, there's so much benefits that you can able to eat with ampalaya. So that's, guys, if you're, I know there's a man that, he's a diabetic, you better eat, ampalaya, man, so that, your blood sugar level will goes down, and, there's so many benefits. It will uh, fight for antibacterial or what. So, and well, do I have that in my, so okay, one day guys I will show some ampalaya recipe that I can able to share with you guys, especially for those diabetic. But actually guys, for those diabetic people wants to know about the recipe, all you have to do guys, just message me in WhatsApp, or send me an email so that I can give you the the recipe how to make ampalaya, and how to make ampalaya saute with egg, or salad. So that's really good benefits that actually there's a lot of diabetic people here in the Philippines now. Is one of the top 3 illness that Filipino has. Number 1 is uh, heart no, wait, I think number 1 or number 2 heart attack, and number 3 is the stroke. So that's, a lot of Filipino, they love to eat ampalaya. Okay, so that it really, it really lower their blood sugar for that. So, and then the rest is passport bro. Always in my hashtag passport bro, always in my heart. Black people, particularly black men, always in my heart. Okay, and of course those, American that's so nice to me, you always in my heart guys. Okay, I will never forget you guys. The only thing that I forget, those people are too mean or they're not nice to me. I have to, I have to delete on my mind. But those good people always in my mind. It's always there. I will never forget you guys. But on the other hand, we cannot really please other people. So passport bros, my advice, find the right person, find the right mate, and you will have a happy and peaceful life with your truly mate. So if I give some suggestion or advice, it's better for you to pick Filipina. Just find the right Filipina for you, and you will have a happy, peaceful, no headaches. Okay, no headache. Okay, Frank Tate, my number 1 Filipino food is chicken adobo. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, guys. Here's the secret of chicken adobo, guys. The more the chicken adobo stay long, the more become flavorful, the more become tasty and savory, guys. That's the secret. That's the secret of chicken adobo, guys. At first, it's good. When you cook, freshly cook, it's good. But on the next day, on the second day, oh my goodness, guys, it's really good. That's why I love to eat chicken adobo on the second day or on the third day, guys, because it's really savory, guys. Is being called a passport bro a good thing? My Jua called me it, do but I don't know. Okay. So, Jimo, are you black? Is your, yeah, okay. So is your jowa, so you call jowa, so meaning your jowa is Filipina. And I salute, okay, no Mexican American. Oh, well, Mexican people and Filipino people. Okay, I have a question. I have a question for you, Jimo, because no Mexican American. Okay, why do you think that Donald Trump don't like Mexican? In your opinion, what is your opinion about that? Did I ask you personal question? But I want to know what is your opinion that why he's so mad or furious towards Mexican people. What is your opinion for that? So, by the way, guys, I would like to make a love shout out to my two people, donators for tonight. No other than my two brothers, Brett Glezo, and of course, MP. So, thank you so much, brothers, for sending donation to my show for tonight. So, I really appreciate that. Okay, so I'll give you two blankets. Okay, so what is your opinion about that, Jim? A lot of opinions. All right. So just give me one strong opinion or one good reason. But I think the statistics speak for it. We are the most migrated here majority. Okay, so once again, guys, and we are neighboring country, but I think mostly the corruption, the Mexican cartel, and the amount of American lives lost to drugs. Okay. So thank you so much for sharing your opinion about my question. So I don't really want to talk that in deeply because here in my show I just talk a little politics, a little religion, but I don't really want to talk that into a big or deep discussion, guys. So I really appreciate sharing your opinion for my question about or answering my question. So anything else, guys? Or anything you want to know? Philippines, just let me know. I'll give you a few minutes, and then after that, if no one's will ask a question, then it's time for me to end the show. All right. So I'll give you a few seconds or a few minutes. Trump only like white people. I agree with that because there's a lot of when I read about and I heard some that he has a what do you call that, a building, a condominium, and they don't want black people to rent in his condominium, so that's kind of a racist thing. Yes. You know what's the meaning of buang, Frank? You know the meaning of buang, Frank? Buang, crazy. Buang. Sorry guys, sometimes my husband don't really understand some Bisaya. Now he knows that I told him, he said I agree. that's the sad part, guys. So now that I can see that for the past for the past 5 months there's so much problem in the states. Salud. So muchas gracias, Jim, for for dropping by here and share your opinion about the things that I share with you guys. So once again, I would like to make a love shout out to my two brothers who the sponsor for my show tonight, no other than Brett Glazo and of course MP. So thank you so much, brother, for for always for always sending your donation to your ate. So once again, guys, thank you so much for Jim, and of course, who else? Miguel. Thank you, Miguel. And then DN 3001. Thank you, MP Brett. Of course, Frank. Who else? And Johnny Ramos. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. So I will not stay long because it's already late. So I have some things because if I if I sleep late, I'll gonna be late, too late. I'm gonna wake up so late. Sometimes, guys, we miss our breakfast and then brunch na. So it's just like it's in between the lunch or snack. Yes, it's just like I really appreciate those people that who valued me, and I will value them as well. I don't want to sing na cause oh, by the way, guys, yes, that's a good suggestion, guys, for those people right now. So tell us what would you like as a topic. So next time, guys, just drop your comment what topic you want to discuss. Okay, you too, Frank and Lilibet, have a good night and God bless kapwa. Okay, thank you so much also. And maraming salamat sa pagdalog. Okay, well, it's very Tagalog. So maybe one day that I really want this is the thing that I really want to share so that I can give inspiration for those brothers wants to leave the states to find the right person. So I think that's a good topic that I can share. Also Frank can share. How does it feel living in other countries as a password bros? So we're gonna uh, talk that later. I know in the future or so that I can really think about because I want also for those for those brothers that they really inspire us. Okay, because not all brothers that they have sometimes they hopeless to find to find a mate. Okay, I have yet visit first time in January. Last January? Then I have an answer. Okay. Ah, okay. All right. Yes. So it's just like don't afraid to travel in other countries, and to yourself, especially for those brothers that we can say that the world is getting, especially in the state that you can say that the system is not as good as way back 1960s, 70s, 80s. No, no, no. Yeah, 90s. But now, so I will give you I will give you inspiration, my story, Frank's story, how is life living in other country as a passport bro. So you will find it out in the future because we're gonna do a documentary for that, okay. So we are the child of the world, okay. Don't hesitate or don't be afraid to go in the other countries, guys. Here's the thing, guys, that American people are so blessed that you can travel in different countries that you don't need a visa, okay. So if I'm in your position, I would love to go to other countries, guys, but me, it's just like your country, America, don't give me a chance, to go in your country. So it's your chances, guys, to travel in other countries. You don't do white team membership only videos. You do? You don't do white team membership? I do. I do. Yeah, you know what? And Jim, I think I have a membership. Very affordable. Okay, this it's not yet $1. I think that's 40 I no 80 cents. One day I just an idea, I brainstorm what? Brainstormed for the future video. You talk about Frank life story and such.
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm. Okay, thank you so much. LTC, you are my LTC family. We are family. I got my brothers with me. Okay, I'll give you orange. Okay. All right, so thank you so much. So now we are family. Okay. Thank you so much. You know what, guys? I have, there's a story behind of that. Okay, so when I look on those, membership join, the thing, it says more on star or something. So I have to think, like some fruits. So I decided to make that myself, put it in the the apple of my face. So yes, thank you so much for, So daghang salamat din kanimo. Okay? So daghan. So means Frank, thank you very much daghan. So anyway, guys, so I will not stay long. So yes, see you next time, Jim, for my next 12 midnight talk. Actually, I prefer to do this, 12 midnight talk, because it's just like a lot of my viewers in the West, so they have time, to hang out with me or drop by. So don't forget, guys, always go on my show, the 12 midnight. So that will be 12 noon in your time, or like uh morning. Okay, 9, because Brett said it's 9 a.m. when I started my show. So once again, guys, so thank you so much, Jem, for part of my LTZ family. So thank you so much, muchas gracias. So adios, hasta luego, mi amigo, bye. Mwah.